Imagine meeting someone interesting, and then having absolutely no way to contact them. No Instagram, no Snapchat, no WhatsApp, no profile to search, no way to know if they're single, no way to send a quick message later, just a brief conversation, and a choice. Walk away forever, or find the courage to say something. Today, a single swipe can introduce you to hundreds of potential partners before breakfast. But for most of human history, dating didn't happen through screens. It happened through friends, through chance encounters, through awkward conversations, and through a skill many people rarely practice anymore, the ability to approach someone face to face. So what happened when dating moved from the physical world into our pockets? What did we gain? What did we lose? And was it worth it? Nothing. Today, finding a date has never been easier, or at least, that's what it feels like. At any moment, millions of people are only a swipe away. You can filter by age, location, interests, religion, lifestyle, even music preferences. In theory, modern dating apps solved an ancient problem. They made it easier to meet people, especially in a world where many of us work remotely, move frequently, and know fewer people in our local communities. But something strange happened along the way. People gained access to more potential partners than ever before. Yet many also report feeling more disconnected, more exhausted, and more frustrated with dating. How did that happen? To understand, we have to look at how people found relationships before technology stepped in. Before dating apps, most people met through something much simpler. Their lives, school, work, churches, community events, sports clubs, family gatherings, mutual friends, neighborhoods. The people around you formed your dating pool. That sounds limiting by today's standards, and in many ways, it was. But it also created something modern dating often struggles to reproduce. Context. You rarely met a complete stranger. Someone usually knew them. You saw how they treated other people. You observed their habits. You watched them interact with friends and family. Attraction often developed gradually, not from a profile, but from repeated exposure. A conversation today, another next week, a shared activity next month. Relationships often grew slowly because people encountered each other naturally. And while that process wasn't perfect, it gave people information that no profile could provide. Who someone really was. People relied on these social networks because they had little choice. If you wanted to meet someone, you had to participate in the world around you. You had to show up. You had to talk. You had to risk rejection in real time. That wasn't easy. In fact, it was often terrifying. But it developed a valuable skill, face-to-face communication. Then the internet arrived. At first, online dating felt unusual. Many people viewed it with skepticism. Meeting strangers online seemed risky. Some even considered it embarrassing. But technology kept improving. Profiles became more sophisticated. Photos became easier to share. Smartphones became universal. And eventually, dating moved from websites to apps. Then came the swipe, a simple gesture that transformed one of humanity's oldest activities into something that felt almost effortless. Suddenly, meeting people was no longer tied to geography, social circles, or chance encounters. The dating pool expanded dramatically. For many people, this was revolutionary, especially for those who had previously struggled to meet compatible partners. Technology didn't just improve dating, it fundamentally changed it. Today, dating often begins with algorithms. Before two people ever speak, software may have already filtered, ranked, and recommended them. First impressions happen through photos, bios, interests, and carefully selected snapshots of life. The process is incredibly efficient. You can meet people you never would have encountered otherwise. People from different cities, different cultures, different professions, different lifestyles. The possibilities seem endless. And that's exactly what many people love about modern dating. Choice, access, convenience, the ability to connect beyond the boundaries of everyday life. For countless couples, dating apps have created relationships that might never have existed. That is a genuine achievement. The benefits are real. Dating apps expanded opportunity. People living in small towns suddenly gained access to larger dating pools. Busy professionals could meet others without relying on social events. Individuals with niche interests could find people who shared them. Many barriers that once limited relationships became easier to overcome. Technology also gave people more control. They could search intentionally rather than simply hoping to meet someone compatible. In many ways, dating became more democratic, more accessible, more efficient. For millions of people, that's an undeniable improvement. But convenience often changes behavior, and sometimes, the thing that disappears isn't immediately obvious. One of the biggest losses may be the skill of approaching people in person. Before apps, rejection happened face-to-face. People learned how to cope with discomfort, how to start conversations with strangers, how to navigate uncertainty. Today, many interactions happen behind screens first. The risk feels smaller, but the opportunity to develop those social skills may shrink as well. Another loss is patience. Relationships once developed over repeated encounters. People had time to reveal different sides of themselves. Apps encourage faster decisions. A photo, a few seconds, a swipe. Someone who might have become attractive over time can be dismissed instantly. Perhaps the greatest change is how we perceive options. When hundreds of profiles are available, every decision can feel temporary. Every match can feel replaceable. The abundance of choice creates opportunities, but it can also create uncertainty. What if someone better is one swipe away? The old dating world often lacked options. The modern one sometimes has too many. Both create different problems. The story of dating apps isn't really about dating. It's about a pattern that appears throughout modern life. Technology often removes friction, and friction is usually inconvenient. But friction also teaches skills. Getting lost taught navigation. Waiting taught patience. Memorizing phone numbers strengthened memory, and approaching someone in person taught confidence. When technology removes difficulty, it often removes learning opportunities too. The challenge is deciding whether the trade is worth it. Because convenience isn't free, it always costs something. The question is whether what we gain is more valuable than what we lose. Dating apps helped us meet more people than any generation before us. They expanded possibilities, created relationships, and connected people who otherwise might never have crossed paths. But somewhere between the swipe and the match, something else may have quietly faded. The courage to walk across a room, start a conversation, and risk hearing no. Technology helped us find each other, but perhaps the real question isn't how easily we can connect. It's whether we're still learning how to connect at all. Do you think we gained more than we lost?